Okay, let's unpack this. In today's digital world, going viral feels like the ultimate goal sometime.
It's what everyone seems to chase.
Right. But what if that virality isn't actually helping your long-term financial independence?
Uh,
This deep dive, it's really about understanding that difference, the difference between just being seen and actually owning your vision.
and turning that fleeting online attention into, well, lasting assets.
Exactly.
And what's really fascinating here, I think, is how this whole discussion, this blueprint for self-ownership, it actually came out of a very public, very personal crisis for one content creator.
Yeah, quite the catalyst.
So we're digging into how you can leverage, your unique voice, your online presence,
Yeah.
not just for clicks, those temporary wins, but for real, sustainable income that actually benefits you.
Right. And we've got a whole stack of sources for this. Everything from raw YouTube chats, passionate arguments,
Some strong opinions in there.
definitely, and practical guides too, like how-to stuff plus market analysis of streaming platforms.
So the mission today really is to pull out the wisdom from all these real-world examples.
Yeah, give you a shortcut maybe to understanding the quote-unquote game of digital entrepreneurship, how to own your worth online.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, so the story really kicks off with this content creator facing a pretty serious personal crisis.
Yeah.
An injury apparently left them visually impaired, in pain. Brittle knuckles was mentioned.
Sounds rough.
Yeah, and facing significant medical bills because of it. So their family did what many do. They launched a GoFundMe, seeking public support.
And that right there, that immediately raises a big question, doesn't it?
What's that?
Well, in this digital age where platforms make creators visible, amplify their voices, when a creator hits a personal crisis like this, who's responsible?
Ah, yeah. Is it the individual, the platform,
Yeah,
the audience?
exactly. And our sources, they really highlight this tension,
Yeah.
especially between the creators and the platforms they, build content for.
Okay, and then things get, let's say, more interesting. A prominent online voice, Charleston White, he weighed in publicly.
Okay, what did he have to say?
Well, he was sharp. He questioned why this creator was, in his words, begging poor people for money.
Oof, strong words.
Yeah, and he pointed fingers, asking why Mr. Adam 22 or No Jumper, that's the platform where the creator got known through like boxing matches, why they weren't stepping up
So calling out the platform directly.
directly. He even noted critically that the GoFundMe didn't even tag No Jumper.
Interesting detail. So from Charleston White's viewpoint, relying on GoFundMe or kind of expecting the platform to bail you out,
Yeah.
that signals a deeper problem, financial dependence.
Right. He saw it as a symptom, not just the situation itself.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And while he acknowledged the creator had been a liability in the past,
Right.
he also said they were now in a position to eat, but only if they listened to his game, his strategic plan.
His game. So it wasn't just criticism, he had a solution.
Oh, yeah. A whole blueprint. It's a striking take.
Yeah.
Really challenges that standard creator-platform relationship.
So what does this mean for creators listening? Charleston White didn't just complain. He laid out this comprehensive plan, a call to action. Leave No Jumper and get paid like a boss. That was the headline, basically.
Okay.
It's almost like, I don't know, digital self-help meets street economics. He wasn't just giving advice. It felt like a whole philosophy.
Exactly right. And
Yeah.
the whole thing hinges on this core idea.
Yeah.
You've got to be monetizing the virality.
Monetizing the virality.
Not just being, as he put it, a slave to the algorithm. It's about building your house, putting your name on the deed.
Making sure your influence translates into actual tangible assets, not just views for someone else.
That's the essence of it.
Okay, so what were the specifics? He laid out actual strategies.
He did. First up, platform diversification and ownership.
Right. Don't rely on just one place.
Exactly. He explicitly told the creator, get off No Jumper and get on something that's yours.
Yours. Meaning platforms maybe like Kick, Twitch, YouTube Live.
Yeah. Or even TikTok for dancing, he mentioned. He pointed to Kai Cenat as an example.
Oh, interesting. How so?
Said Kai created a world, his world, and charged folks to be part of it. It's about building your own ecosystem, not just being a guest in someone else's.
Gotcha. Build your own world. Okay, what else?
Then it gets really strategic.
Yeah.
Branding and intellectual property. IP.
Ah, okay. This is crucial.
Hugely. He said trademark your name like 4Extra, get a logo, secure your ad handles everywhere, consistency.
Standard branding stuff makes sense.
But then here's the nugget a lot of creators miss. Copyright your damn voice.
Copyright your voice? How does that even work?
He advised registering it with ASCAP and BMI, the performance rights organizations.
Yeah, for music mostly, I thought.
Right, but he said register as both a performer and a publisher. So when people sample you, quote you, auto-tune your laugh, you get paid.
Wow. Okay, that's next level thinking for online content.
Isn't it? And he stressed collecting everything. Save every video, every motherfucking thing you'll ever say online. Put it on a hard drive. Treat it like gold, like your IP.
Your personal archive becomes your asset library.
Exactly. He argued if you submit that Vice content, you could get royalty checks, like rappers get for music, but for your interviews, your rants.
And your family could eat forever even if something happened. That's powerful.
It really reframes things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're not just a content provider. You're an IP owner.
Building a legal and financial foundation, not just relying on platform whims.
Which, let's be honest, traditional platforms often don't really push creators
Well,
toward.
they benefit from the current model.
Okay, so own your IP. What about making money directly?
Right. Monetization streams. Beyond just ads.
Okay.
Direct revenue from streaming merch, donations, subs, fan funding. The usual suspects there.
Sure.
But also, start a Patreon or OnlyFans for your real stories, not just, street stuff, but survival stories.
More personal, deeper content behind a paywall. Yeah. Sell t-shirts with your catchphrases, clip your own rants, and go viral on your own page.
Control the clips. Don't let others profit off your moments.
Don't go viral for other people's profit, dummy. That was his blunt advice.
Huh. Okay. Got it.
And think long-term content. Documentaries, audiobooks. He even suggested a 4 extra superhero comic book for the California babies, who maybe can't read yet, but look at pictures.
Wow. Diversifying the type of media, too. That's comprehensive.
It really covers a lot of ground.
And there was one more piece, right? About community.
Yeah, this is really interesting. Community and transformation.
Okay.
He suggested turning a gang name into a nonprofit, a 501c3.
A nonprofit? Seriously?
Yeah, create a gang intervention and prevention program. Do youth outreach.
Huh. How would that help?
Well, he suggested it could potentially help with probation or parole issues, maybe change public perception, give back.
Okay. Using the platform for social impact, potentially. That's transformative thinking.
And practically, he even said, find a spot in your neighborhood without criminal activity visible on camera for streaming. Yeah. Think about the background, the image.
Right. Managing the brand even down to the location. Okay, wow. That's a lot to take in.
The full strategy.
So let's circle back to the platform diversification bit. He mentioned Kick specifically.
And that's interesting because Kick has actually been making waves.
How so?
Well, if you look at the bigger picture, Kick's shown significant growth. It's actually shifting the competition in live streaming. It's becoming a real alternative.
Really? Do we have data on that?
We do. Our sources show Kick reportedly overtook Twitch in Spanish-speaking markets.
It overtook Twitch. Wow.
Yeah, holding a viewership lead there since early July 2025. Around 60% share in that category.
Okay, so not just a blip.
Doesn't seem like it. And it happened before, briefly, back in October 2024. A streamer pulled over 1 million concurrent viewers.
1 million on Kick.
Yeah. And more broadly, Kick hit over 1 billion hours watched, captured maybe 25% of the overall streaming market share earlier in July.
What's driving that?
Seems to be a mix of signing well-known creators and expanding beyond just gaming content.
Okay. So for creators listening, maybe thinking about Charleston White's advice, is Kick actually easy to get started on?
She's pretty accessible, yeah. The Help Center info we looked at confirms it supports the main streaming software, OBS, XSplit, Streamlabs.
Standard tools.
Right. And the setup is pretty standard, too. Log in, grab your stream URL and key from the dashboard, paste it into your software.
Like setting up for Twitch or YouTube Live, basically.
Pretty much. You need to tweak settings like bitrate. They suggest 1,000 to 8,000 kLPs keyframe interval resolution.
Yeah.
They support up to 1080p 60 fps.
Standard stuff if you've streamed before.
Yeah. One key thing, though. You must set your stream title and category on the Kick dashboard before you hit go live. Otherwise, it apparently won't start right.
Good practical tip. So the barrier to entry isn't super high, technically. It's more about the philosophy shift.
Exactly. Which brings us right back to that core conflict, that clash of philosophies we saw.
Between Charleston White's advice and the no-jumper perspective.
Right. The tension between the creator and Adam 22.
Because Charleston White wasn't just saying leave. He was saying demand serious money to even consider going back.
Yeah, he urged the creator, demand $50,000 up front. Plus, a monthly residual.
$50,000 up front.
Yeah. Put a value on your worth, he stressed. Don't undersell yourself.
Okay, so how did No Jumper react to that idea?
Well, according to our sources, from Adam 22's perspective, that was unrealistic. Not going to happen, basically.
Not surprising, maybe.
Their model, as Adam explained it, is providing the platform the opportunity. They pay per interview, maybe a set amount for a short time.
But the understanding is the talent doesn't own the content.
Right. Adam used this analogy. Calls some talent piranhas that he feeds. But, they might bite him eventually.
Interesting analogy. Shows the tension.
Definitely.
And Adam also explained why payouts might differ, right, compared to other platforms.
Yeah, he mentioned how places like Vlad TV might pay a set fee per interview, but that value can drop over time as the story gets old.
So the initial impact fetches the higher price.
Kind of. And he also sounded pretty frustrated. Felt the creator was being ungrateful, disrespectful.
Especially since they apparently held his spot while he was incarcerated.
That's what Adam said, yeah. He seems to believe the creator actually needs No Jumper to kind of reinvent himself.
And hasn't grasped that financially, No Jumper might still be his best bet right now.
That seems to be Adam's take, that the creator isn't seeing the full picture.
Man. It really lays bare that fundamental question in the creator economy, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Is the platform giving you a real opportunity for long-term growth? Or is it just leveraging your personality, your virality, for its own profit?
Yeah.
Without building your future.
Right. Charleston White's view was clear. Adam, don't provide those kind of opportunities for you to go upward mobility. He'd keep you stuck right there.
And that just perfectly sums up the divide, I think. Platform dependence versus radical self-sovereignty.
Okay, so we've really unpacked quite a scenario here. It shows this stark contrast, doesn't it? How creators can approach this this wild west of digital content.
Definitely. You've got the traditional platform model on one side, offers exposure, a stage.
But potentially limits your ownership, your financial future.
Right. And on the other side, you have this fierce argument for self-sovereignty.
Trademark your voice, own your content, build your own empire, brick by digital brick. Think like an IP owner.
Use diversified income streams. It's strategic.
Yeah. This deep dive really shows, I think, that just being viral, it's not the whole story anymore. It's not enough.
No, the real game, as Charleston White calls it, seems to be about understanding IP, actively diversifying income, positioning yourself strategically.
In a landscape that's always shifting.
Always. It's about turning that influence, that maybe temporary fame, into something tangible, something lasting, something that's actually yours.
So the question for you, listening, as these lines keep blurring between, personal brand and actual business, how will you make sure that your digital footprint, your voice, your online presence, how do you ensure it's not just a fleeting moment?
But that it becomes the foundation of your own empire.
It really comes down to ownership, doesn't it? And value.
Right.
Having that strategic foresight in this age of content. Something to think about.
Yes. Only thing that I'm worried about, punch you one of these pussy ass niggas in they mouth. Then they film and they'll upload it. Suckers do anything for that clout. They'll trick you out of your position if you ain't gained up and you ain't here watching out. Internet bloggers, internet gangsters, who the snitches? I can't tell. On the dead homies and enemies podcast, the only podcast that I won't tell. But I ain't tripping, I just pay attention to my own little business and I get the smell. I'm in another state, making another plate. Big plat place on my state. A plush hotel, just counting mail. I do this shit and I do it